I'm Diana Pickersgill. I originally grew up in Galway and I bought this farm in 1993, the aim of turning it organic, which is what we did.
My name is Saugnier. I am the daughter of Diana. I am a mother of 3 children. I work part-time and I'm a part-time farmer here. We have pigs, we have poultry, we have quite a lot of forestry. We grow tillage, which was organic oats, and now we're changing into feed for animals. So these are some Dexter weanlings here. They like this field, this rushy wet field with different. They've grazed all the rushes and they've piles of nettles. They love all the variety the Dexters do. They're small. They do well with the other animals.
They're light on the land.
They enjoy the variety of grasses. They don't need the feed to bring them on. Their ratio of producing beef to their size is very good. And we're women farmers as well. They suit us as women. They're not very big and they're quiet animals. They can be outwintered and do well out in the winter, and they're not poaching the land not as badly as bigger animals. So we have a mixed flock of sheep, including some rare breed Herdwicks, some Jacobs, and then just some commercial Belclare cross. So this is another wetland on the farm. In the summer, you can see here now it's June and it's very dry. The animals can go in there. In the winter, that was absolutely full of water, and we like that natural cycle that it dries up when it needs to, and it's home to a lot of wild duck.
We also planted all the trees here in '98.
Snipe again, a lot of finches. I've seen quite a lot of bullfinches down here. There we have some of those black water hens. It's a really peaceful place down here. That's my favourite place on the farm.
We're now in the orchard that was planted in 2010, probably, something like that, with native Irish apple trees. There are crab apples, there are eating apples, there are cooking apples.
We make our own cider vinegar, we make cider as well, and we make juice, and we're still drinking juice from last year now. So yeah, it's wonderful.
There are old fig trees around the walls over there. There are pear trees.
And then the full range of vegetables. Well, in the polytunnel there's tomatoes, cucumbers, courgette. Outside we have a permanent bed of rhubarb, strawberries, raspberries. And then we have a rotational garden here where we grow potatoes, onions, garlic, cabbages. Here we have 2 beehives that we situated here. It's a good sheltered spot beside the orchard to help us pollinate. And yeah, they're absolutely thriving. We've had them a couple of years now. And they're very happy here.
And now we have bat boxes, and you see the bats flying around at night, and you know.
Here's the shed, the open shed here that an owl lives in. So here we have a wild crabapple tree that produces lots of crab apples every autumn that we enjoy harvesting and making into jelly. That's one part of the woods. The woods actually provides us with food too. We have a little bit of wild garlic coming in, which we actually planted into the woods. We have some wild raspberries and some mushrooms that we harvest too. So it's also part of our food production.
But I can say that the forestry is one of the best things I've done in my life, planting these trees, you know. And it's my joy. I love it. And it provides us with firewood. Provides 3 heating systems with firewood. This, together with the mainly beech plantation over there, comprises 10 acres. The bit along, as you come in along the avenue, that's a further 2 acres.
So we were children when it was planted, and now here we are walking through it together as adults, and it's just naturally evolving over time. You can see, as we were walking, we could see the small little oak saplings that have seeded themselves up to medium ones, and they're all just regenerating themselves.
It will never be clear felled. It's a continuous cover forestry. This is the 2.1 acres that we planted in 2018 of native Irish woodland, mostly oak with a mixture of alder, which is doing very well. It involved quite a lot of work of tramping it to begin with because we didn't want to put weed killer. I planted it for the future. You know, I'll never see it in fully grown, but my children will.